Urban Outreach Incorporated is a 501c3 whose mission is to provide life-changing programs for at-risk youth and vulnerable families in apartment complexes, schools, and camps in the greater Houston area.
Hi, my name is Sid Smith. I'm the Executive Director for Urban Outreach in Houston. I became interested in serving in the inner city parts of Houston in a way to understand what's going on and what we might do to improve the situation there.
Urban Outreach Incorporated provides 3 major programs that focus on at-risk children and underserved families. These programs are apartment ministry, character development in schools, and Christian summer camping programs. The apartment complex programs, conducted by on-site leaders, provide year-round daily activities that improve the lives of families and individuals in more than 5,000 units in 16 complexes.
The after-school program brings the families together, and we have a close relationship with the schools, knowing that we have this program. And every day we're adding more children to the program. It's a big help for the parents that come from work late. When they come, they're telling me here that some of the homework is done already, because they're getting help from the program.
Primary emphasis is on children's Kid Club activities after school hours.
For me, it's so grateful to see through the years, seeing the same kids that I was teaching back to 8 years ago. So when they come to you after so long time, you can see that you really impact their lives.
In addition, family enrichment programs are provided that include English as a second language, financial planning, parenting classes, skill training, Bible study, and family counseling.
Our programs in those apartment complexes are very important for the families because the programs are helping them to discover a new height for the entire family. And also the programs are motivating them to make change in their family behavior, habits, in order to improve their own life as a parents, but also the life of the children, bringing a better future for the children to be good citizens of this country.
Children benefit from these programs by learning how to improve their attitude and behavior with weekly character education classes. These classes also use the Character First curriculum, which includes stories about American heroes, memory verses, songs, crafts, games, learning to distinguish between right and wrong, positive character qualities, and Bible stories.
But we saw the changes already in few of the kids. They want to be there, and because they like to learn some different things. And this is fun for them. They just enjoy it, the time over there. Sometimes they say, we don't want to go home yet. It's too early, but we had to go. We had to close at 6.
Our Character Development in Schools program uses the Character First curriculum that consists of 49 positive character qualities that are focused on changing the bad behavioral patterns the students tend to have.
I know for a fact that we have people living under the bridges with high school diplomas, with college degrees. We have people in prisons with high school diplomas and college degrees, but they lack character.
Yeah, I think the program is needed because of the moral decay in the climate. The moral decay in the climate does not necessarily suggest that students need to necessarily learn. So when we deposit the character development traits inside of the academic component of the schools, then the kids can share the moral values that we think will allow to stimulate the educational process of thinking. It does play a deeper role in the foundational development, because once we instill information in the foundation, when they get to the identity stage from 12 to 19, we're hoping that these character traits will do their jobs at that phase. So it's kind of like a planting the seed real early. So we won't know until we get to middle school.
An annual event for 8 to 15-year-olds is the Urban Outreach Christian Summer Youth Camp. It takes place at Camp of the Hills, Marble Falls, Texas, on 150 acres of beautiful hill country.
At the summer camp, we have activities like swimming and sports, fishing, all types of things that the campers haven't participated in.
Well, at the camp, we do a lot of stuff. We do worship, where we all sing for God and praise for God, and we have Bible study, and then we have swim time, where we all just go swim for about 2 hours in the swimming hole together.
The goal is not just to have a week of fun in the sun, but to reach at-risk Houston youth that live in neighborhoods plagued by poverty, drug abuse, prostitutes, violence, criminal behavior, and lack of sufficient positive role models. Urban Outreach sends around 200 elementary and middle school students to the summer youth camp annually. During the camp, our mentors counsel the youth on the true meaning of God's grace and understanding, unconditional love, and acceptance.
A counselor, they make it a lot easier for us to open up, and they help us and teach us about God with the Bible study. And then when we play, they're really nice. They play with us. They're not that strict. They're really open to us and welcoming.
When they leave, they realize God's absolute love for every child in the world, regardless of circumstances. Lives are changed at the Christian Summer Youth Camp. That's what Urban Outreach is all about, changing lives.
I am very grateful to Urban Outreach, because without them, I wouldn't have been able to go to camp and have these experiences and meet all these new people that are in my life and all my lifelong friends that I now have.
Oh yeah, Urban Outreach, they treated me real nice, Mr. Torres did, and they always supported me when I didn't have the money. They made sure I got to camp, and I don't know, they treated me like a son. So did Camp of the Hills, everybody did, and I love them for that, I respect them.
We encourage you to join Urban Outreach Incorporated in our quest to change lives by supporting us by giving a monetary gift or volunteering your time. We need you. For information on how you can be involved in this program, contact Urban Outreach by phone at 713-869-4281, by email at info@urbanoutreachinc.org, our mailing address at P.O. Box 70129, Houston, Texas 77270, website www.urbanoutreachinc.org, or come by our office at Suite 201, 1425 Blaylock Road in Houston. Or follow us on Facebook and Twitter.